Hi, I'm Jim Atkinson with Hidden Paradise Realty Team, and today I'm here with,
I'm Nick Gonzalez with Adams Homes.
and we're just out here at the builder inventory model. Want to bring you some updates on what's going on in the market, not only with the new construction, but in other things as well. So, Nick, why don't you tell us just a little bit about Adams Homes as a builder so people get to know them and know what it is that y'all do?
I'm with Adams Homes, and we have about 7 communities in Texas. We have 2 in Texas City, we have 2 in Dickinson, we have one over Sharon, we have 2 in Angleton now, and then we have some in Hockley and more in the north side of Houston, if you're not too familiar with this.
And people that may not be familiar with Adams Homes, because y'all are a newer builder in our area, how long have y'all been in the area?
Absolutely. So we've only been in the area since 2019, which
Okay.
is fairly new for a lot of builders in the area.
When new builders come into our area, we're in a coastal community here, and we have different guidelines and building standards that we have to adhere to. Hearing that Adams Homes has only been in the area for 5 years, I know for a fact that Adams Homes is a little bit familiar with some of the building guidelines and requirements for a coastal community. Where were y'all building before then, and and still building today?
So we actually started building in Pensacola, Florida, in 1991. And they're still building there today. They build in, I want to say, about 10 states in the U.S. So I mean, so they have grown quite a bit. They're in the top 15 builders in the U.S. So I mean, they're definitely a pretty big builder. And in Texas, we're just starting to really grow because we first started off with only 1 community, and now we're at 7 communities. So I mean, it's just one step at a time, and continue to grow and get the Adams name out there in Texas.
Now, out of the communities you have, you've got one in Texas City, which is in Lagomar. People might, hear Lagomar, and it's very uncertain over there. Sometimes you hear it's Texas City, Lamar, Santa Fe. They do encompass all those areas, but Lagomar is a master plan community, and it is in the city of Texas City with a Dickinson or with a Lamarck zip code. So it kind of makes it strange. But it's also zoned to Dickinson ISD. Lagomar still has a lot of construction going on. There's quite a few opportunities to be had over there. With the Lagomar community, something you may not know is that homes, when you add brick to the backside of the home, if you are backing up to Lagomar Boulevard, if you are backing up to one of the lakes that are out there, it's a requirement that you have brick at the back of your home, and we call that four-sided brick. Many builders in Lagomar do charge you extra for that. However, with Adams, four-sided brick is built into the cost of the home already on every single home, right?
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. No, that's one of our standards is four-sided brick, and which is a great thing for being over here on the coastal side of things, being right here next to all the water in Galveston, because it's just one of our standards. It's four-sided brick, and like you said, a lot of other builders don't do that.
All right, Nick, so what are some of the standard features that Adams Homes puts into all of their homes, aside from the four-sided brick and the sod in the backyard that we've already discussed?
Yeah, so I mean, plus those 2 great things, we do also have 5 1/4 baseboards. You haven't seen those; they look really good. Really, just add a lot of taste to the house. And you'll notice in the primary bathroom that you'll see a shower and tub combo. And you'll have massive bathtubs in there, which is nice, great for soaking, especially after a long day. And also in that primary, you're also gonna have a towel that also goes to the ceiling in the bathtub.
Now, with your lenders that you have, what kind of incentives, and keep in mind, if you're watching this video later, we're at the first week of June right now, but what kind of incentives are y'all typically running, and are we seeing that your different lenders might offer to help someone get into a home a lot easier, or flex cash?
Yeah, absolutely. So it definitely depends on which community that you're gonna be in. So in Bayou Mason, you'll be looking at we have actually a 4.99% fixed rate, which is really good right now. Or you can choose $10,000 in flex cash. Over here, right next door in Bayou Bend, which is right next to the beautiful Dickinson Bayou. You can ride out to Galveston, ride out to Seabrook on your boat. It has a boat ramp in the back. We offer $10,000 in closing costs, and our lender also offers $3,000 in closing costs. So it's a total of $13,000, which is great. And you can also use that to come down on the price. Kind of depends on what you want to use it for. In Cobblestone, you'll be looking at about $5,000 that we provide, and another $3,000 from our lender. That's a total of $8,000. In Lagomar, he has lots of closing costs and just really how you want to use it. So I mean, lots of great incentives in the area.
Nick is over in the Cobblestone community right now, as well as Bayou Bend Estates, kind of covering both of the communities. So you'll get to see this guy here if you go into either of those models and work with him. With the cobblestone, again, the HOA fees are $450.
450 annually.
So yeah, $450 annual, a little bit less there. The only amenities they have are some walking trails, and I believe that's it in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's it for right now. There's supposed to be some stuff coming up from the developers, what we were told, but in time.
On the community over in Cobblestone, you'll have a couple of different lot sizes also. What's the difference between the lot sizes you have?
So in Cobblestone, we're gonna have two different lot sizes. It's gonna be 50-foot lots and 60-foot lots. Kind of depends on what you're looking for. Typically, our smaller homes gonna be on the 50-foot lots, and then a little bit bigger homes between about 2,000 to 2316 square feet will be on the 60-foot lots.
So 50 foot, 60 foot, 40 foot, you're talking that. A lot of people don't know what that means. So we're talking about the width of the front of the lot, right? Okay. And your average lot size out there is about 6,000
Yeah,
square
about
feet?
6,000, 7,000. We do have some lots out there that go up to 10,000, which is really nice. I have a 2316 right now, and I think it has a 10,300 square foot lot. So it's definitely a nice size lot.
And then if we come back into Dickinson off of 517 near Dickinson High School, we have both communities, Bayou Bend Estates and Bayou Maison. Bayou Maison is next door to where we're sitting right now. They have about 17 inventory homes, I think, ready to go.
Yeah.
So there was an issue getting power at the back section. They finally got the power, which means now they've got a lot of houses ready to go. And they have some great deals going on over there. I believe you said that's where they're offering 4.99 interest rates right now?
Yeah, 4.99 fixed rate for 30 years.
And those things are going to come and go, so it may not be offered when you're watching this video. It is as of right now when we're recording the video, but those are going to come and go. But always ask about those things, because the going rate right now, and everything is dependent on your debt, your income ratio, and everything else. So there's no set amount. You can't look at what the Fed is doing and what their rate is, because it's going to be specific to your situation. You can have great credit and a lot of debt, or very little debt, or slow, or very little history, and you may have to pay a higher rate than somebody else, or you may not qualify for the amount that you're thinking you would. It's a little bit different. So talking to a lender is so important early on in the process. Nick, Diana, Renee, they've all got great lenders that they can hook you up with and get you set going in the right place, so that they can qualify you and get you ready for these homes and give you an idea of an estimate of what taxes and insurance and closing costs and down payments and all that are going to be. With that 4.99 interest rate, right now the average rate for the average person is in the high 7%, low 8% is what we're seeing right now. So 4.99 is really good, because that's going to be for the life of the loan. But if you decide you don't want to use that 4.99, you can use some of those other incentives to lower your cost. Maybe you're going to refinance in a couple of years, or you're not going to be there 30 years, or you're hoping the rate's going to go down and you're going to refinance. Don't go with the 4.99. Talk to your realtor. I'm a realtor, so talk to me or whoever you're using to represent you. What other things can we talk about today? We didn't talk about Bayou Maison or Bayou Bend Estates. So we're in Bayou Bend Estates, and Nick had mentioned there's a boat ramp at the back, so you can launch your boat. We're right on Dickinson Bayou. One of the things, I used to take my boat down there to get down to Galveston Bay. It's about a 5-mile boat ride down Dickinson Bayou. It doesn't take that long, depending on if you know the where the low spots are, and how to stay in into the channel and everything, so you don't bottom out and hit on some of those sneaky sandbars that are out there. But for the most part, you've only got one bridge between here and being in Galveston Bay, and that's the bridge at 146. So if you have a large sailboat, you're going to have a little bit of a problem. But most of our bay boats and things like that, you're going to be able to get under that 146 bridge without any problem and go straight from here all the way out to Galveston Bay, launching your boat from the boat ramp that's in the community. All right, so if you have more questions about anything with Adams Homes, any of the communities out here, you can reach me, and all our information is going to be in the contact or in the comments as well. But again, my name is Jim Atkinson. I'm with Hidden Paradise Realty Team, and my direct number is 281-798-7163. And Nick, if they wanted to get a hold of you.
So I'm Nick Gonzalez from Adams Homes, right before we head out of here. My phone number is 832-775-2841.
And what communities can you help them with?
I can help you with Bayou Bend and Cobblestone.
All right. So y'all, thanks very much for joining us today, and you know how to get a hold of us. Let us know if you have any questions, and we're probably going to be shooting a few more videos over the coming weeks, and we'll talk a little bit more about the neighborhood on some of those as well. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.